Isn't it weird how much money was made off of fidget spinners?
Why couldn't we think of ball bearings and plastic like this?
Skateboards, bro.
Fuck.
That's pretty much it.
I used to do that with my skateboard, just spin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved it.
You had it there, dude.
I know. We could have just put one more thought together and we would have been millionaires. But life's not about money. Welcome back.
Welcome home.
Welcome home, guys. If
You are here.
You're here, podcast.
You are here.
If you're listening, like and subscribe right away. Right off the rip, we're going to ask you to do that. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Send us a message, whatever you want.
Yeah, man.
Just engage with your boys. How you feeling, bro?
It's a happy day, dude. I'm wearing my Happy Days shirt, bro.
Happy days? Oh,
dude,
look at you,
isn't that
dude.
sick?
Yeah.
Do you ever do this thing where you walk by something in the store and you're like, oh, well, I have to buy it.
That's mine now.
Yeah, I have to buy it.
What store did you get it?
Uniqlo. Dude.
Spot on.
Why do you have a Happy Days shirt? That doesn't make sense.
I love it.
Is it Happy Days or Summer Days? Am I tripping?
No, it's Happy Days. No, it's not Happy Days. It's
Is it Summer Days?
No, it's not Summer Days.
Happy Days.
I don't think it's Happy Days.
I put Happy Days.
Happy Days. It's
Happy Days.
Wim Wenders, no?
Yeah. Wenders. Perfect Days, dude. I've been saying Happy Days for the past week.
That's an old show with the Fonz.
Dude, fuck.
He's like, hey, the Fonz.
I'm an idiot.
Happy Days.
I'm an idiot. Perfect Days.
Perfect Days.
Perfect day, dude.
No, I like the shirt, bro.
Thanks, dude.
That's a solid grab.
See that, dude?
Yeah, what happened? You
Cat killed me, bro.
Oh, he cut you?
Dude, see, he got his one tooth taken out.
And that's the tooth?
One scratch. Now it's only one scratch. Check that shit out.
Dude, you poor cat, man. He's been through hell.
Yeah. Well,
give us an update.
People don't take care of him.
Oh.
I'm kidding. No, he's old.
Yeah.
He's over 10 now.
Yeah,
he's getting there.
That happens to the cats, dude.
And I don't want to think about that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, me too.
I don't want to think about his age.
I don't either, dude.
Yeah.
We're gonna move on.
Life's good, dude.
Teddy's 6, dude. I think about it now.
The same thing with my cousin's dog, dude. Louie.
Yeah.
The coolest just dog in the world,
bro.
Dude. The big old black lab.
Oh, they're good.
Dude, he's so cool. I haven't seen him in like maybe a month. And I went cut I think last week. And I remember he just came up, dude. I love him because he just like rolls up.
Yeah.
And every time I see him, he's just like, oh. And then he puts his head in between my legs, just like, and he just goes like, and just sits there. And like, I just pet him in a certain way.
Big dogs.
I just feel like he remembers me, you know?
He does. He definitely
does. It's so good, man.
Yeah, he does.
But he's 10.
I know, bro.
You know? And I'm like, shit.
I know, dude.
I
know.
I feel bad. I'm just like,
bro, I was at my family's the baptism this weekend, and my one cousin's a vet.
God bless.
He's a vet tech, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And he's talking to my aunt. My aunt has a dog. This dog is like Teddy, little like white Shih Tzu type of dog, and he's amazing. His name's Leo. He's 16, and my cousin's talking to her about her dog, and she goes, "Yeah, when Leo goes, like my husband's gonna have a really hard time because they're very close." And my cousin goes, well, do you get him checked? Is he okay? And she's like, yeah, everything's like fine. She said the only thing that's a little bit high is he's a little high in calcium. And right away, my cousin, who has no he can't lie.
Yeah.
He just goes, oh. And she goes, what? And he goes, well, usually that means. She's like, what? Cancer? And he goes, yeah. And I'm like, just lie. Hey. Just lie to her.
Why?
Dude. Hey, we're all here at the table knowing a 16-year-old dog is probably not going to be around for much longer.
That's not real.
Just lie about it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
At the baptism.
You know, Margaret does that too. She can't lie sometimes.
Oh, you have to in that situation. You have to.
I'm like, come on.
Hey, when it's Teddy's time, don't talk to me about it. Don't talk to me. Lie to me. Make me think that he's going to live for another 20 years.
Yeah.
Okay?
Dude, I agree, man.
Just
make the blow less.
Yeah, lessen the blow.
Lessen it. For people,
don't go.
You know?
Oh,
yeah, that's rough.
If you do this, I'm gonna swing on you when that day comes. I don't care if it's you or anyone else.
You know what I heard.
And then I thought you'd get a kick out of this. I woke up yesterday to it was 6 a.m.
Yeah,
and I woke up to Lena saying, "Do you smell that?"
Oh no.
Which is
gas
hey,
leak.
Let's just start there.
Gas leak.
That's an awful way to wake up. do you smell that?
What time was
That's
it?
what I heard. 6 a.m.
Oh,
And I go, smell what? And then it hits me like a punch in the face, dude. It's dog poop.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Teddy didn't go to the bathroom the night before.
What? Oh.
Because it snowed that night and he just didn't want to go outside and like poop. So he just refused to do it. I said, fine. I closed the door, forgetting I laid a pad out in the living room for him just in case at the nighttime he could go on the pad. So he pooped out the door.
On the pad?
No, at the door that I closed.
Oh.
Because I forgot to leave open.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it was a nice little surprise to wake up to that and have to clean it like half asleep. And then I just dove back into bed. Dude, I just hated waking up to, what's that? Do you smell that? It's like,
damn, but that traveled through the door?
No, it was in our side of the door.
In your side. I'm sorry. I'm not following at all.
What are you not getting?
I'm not following at all.
He stays with us. It was on our side of the door. The door's closed.
You leave the door closed?
Well, I should have left it open. Usually I close the door.
Yeah.
But I should have left it open for him. Why, you keep the doors open?
I keep it open.
That doesn't freak you out a little bit?
Not really.
Really?
Well, what do you think's going to happen?
Like someone's going to break in?
And they're not going to go through your door too?
No, but it's like a castle. Like, like the castle has the exterior part where the peasants are. And like they break through that. And then you're back at like the main courtyard where like.
Do you lock the door?
Live. Yeah.
At night?
Yeah. I lock my
bedroom door at night.
Of course.
I don't know. That's kind of weird to me.
Dude, I grew up in the streets.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right, man. You lock your door.
Yeah.
You lock your door.
Oh,
it's your fortress.
I'm privileged, bro.
It's your little, like, your fortress, dude. I'm protecting my family.
Okay, I get it.
There was one time I woke up in the middle of the night. I was having a dream. I was sleeping, having a dream. In the dream, someone was breaking into my back door.
Yes, I was about to ask this. I remember you had something about the back door.
Yeah.
That was a dream.
In the dream.
There was never a time in real life
where
the door was randomly, weirdly open.
But, hold on. In the dream, this is all real. I swear.
Yeah,
I swear. I don't want to swear to God, but I swear. Back door, someone's breaking in my dream. And I'm like fighting it off. I'm trying to like keep the door closed. I don't know who's breaking in. It's like somebody. Eventually the door kicks open. I wake up. I'm like screaming like, ah. I wake up. I get out of bed. And I'm like, dude, I got to close the door. I'm like half asleep still. I go to my back door. My back door's open. I always lock my back door.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? My mind was like, go to the back door and lock the back door. Someone's going to break it, you know?
And it was open?
It was open.
But do you ever use that door?
No, but I also always lock it. I like rarely use it. Lena probably came home.
Yeah.
Didn't lock it. And then I forgot to check. And then that was it.
Okay.
It's rare when it's unlocked.
That scares me. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Sometimes I walk home, I come home and I'm like, oh, the back door is just.
No.
I unlocked it.
Really?
I remember one time.
No.
The back door was just open.
Wait,
but I didn't lock it and I didn't fully close it. So the wind just blew it. And I was like, bro, that's nuts.
That's so scary.
For like a full day of work.
Yeah.
Like a bird can come in, like a squirrel.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dude,
and that's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing, but you know what? That's what we're about. You got to be vulnerable on the pod.
It's not good when there's like leaves in your house, you know?
It's like, you know what it is? It's emasculating.
Yeah.
You're like, this is my house. Like, I can't have anyone I can't have leaves open the door. And, you know, I got to protect this house. But no, we make whoopsies sometimes. And that's a whoopsie. Dude, I wanted to talk to you about a little something called, a little something I'm obsessed with. Called the Epstein Files. Well, what's your thoughts, bro?
What else you got, man? What else you got on it, bro?
Why, bro?
Because I'm so like, man, wait. I don't know what any of it is anymore.
What, you don't want to talk about it?
No, I'd love to talk about it. It's just like the more I get into it, I'm just like, fucking like, I don't get it. Like, it's just like,
what do you
it's
gather?
So
give me your point of view.
No, it's just like so awful, right?
Yeah.
But like, then I'm like looking at it and I'm like, certain things, like the way they release it is like they don't fully release all of it. And then they only put certain names that are like, oh, that could be like an attack on something. And it's like, it feels strategic, everything.
Yeah.
That the way they're releasing things, and
it is
then they just dump everything, and you're like, what? Like, what's going on? And then they're like, well, they just released something where they have to release all 3 million files, and you're like, oh, great. And then they're like, oh, no, but that's actually fake or some shit. I don't know. And I'm just like, it's too much to follow.
Yeah.
It's too much to follow.
Yeah.
And seems like a good diversion tactic to just be like, we're just going to fuck with it so much that you just don't know what's real. What do you care about? You know?
Yeah.
Because there's so much in there that I'm just like, what? How? Huh? Jay-Z did what?
Yeah.
You know, Pusha T. What? You know what I mean?
What?
He was 10 years old and Jay-Z was 12, and I'm like, what is talk? I don't know, man. It's a lot. What are you gathering? What are you seeing? Why are you obsessed?
I'm obsessed because all the things you said are making me obsessed. Specifically, the things that make me like, and when I say obsessed, like in a not healthy way, where I'm shocked, I'm stunned. It's fortifying. I don't have any faith whatsoever in any party. Zero. The things that I read, like just the emails, when you read the back and forth between like an Epstein and a Bill Gates, or an Epstein and a super wealthy Saudi like prince or something, and they're just emailing like, loved the torture video, like right there. I'm like, okay. We were all like kind of curious about what's this dude Epstein do? Like, where'd he get his money? He was a math teacher that wasn't really that smart. That now we know is a part of, in some way, connected to the CIA with almost no credentials. Yeah, and got caught in the 2000s for pedophilia, and was almost exonerated. Yes. He had a sweetheart deal where none of the media could talk about it back then. And he had a sweetheart deal where he was on like house arrest or cushy prison for like 2 months, and then house arrest for the rest of the sentence in the 2000s. And even from that point, these wealthy, like Lubnick or whatever his name is, the dude that works with Trump, Lubnick, that's still there. Yeah. They're still talking to this guy and saying like, hey, I'm coming down to the Keys this week, or I'm coming to Palm Beach this week. Like, I've got my kids who are 14 and 12 and 10. Just wanted to give you a heads up or whatever in these emails. I'm like, you can't tell me you would do that as a parent with a wealthy dude who just got popped for pedophilia in the 2000s that still has wealth and influence for some reason. Yeah. And word always gets out. So within this circle or network, that was being talked about. Like, people knew who Epstein was before his luggage got to the hotel. Like, you knew who he was. Yeah. So why would you bring your kids to hang with him, or let your kids anywhere around him? Yeah. It's evident. Like, if it looks like it and it smells like it, it's it.
Even the Bill Gates shit, like that, he was talking to him after all that shit.
Exactly.
Which is like,
he went to the island.
That's wild.
He got an STD, brought it back to his wife, and then secretly was having like, hey, dude, what should I slip into her beverage so she gets better? Yeah. Did
you ever see that video of him like,
I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed.
Wild. That video, I'm like, oh yeah. And that's the guy that made the internet.
Hey, dude, isn't he in charge of like food production and partially everything, or some shit?
And dude, it's all fucking nuts too, because
and he's telling us what to do with our bodies. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
All linked to Hollywood too.
Yeah, bro.
All that shit. All the charity shit. They just say it's like, oh, just do a bunch of charity. Like, you're chill. Yeah. Like, just use that. You know what I mean?
And then this dude Lutnick is still doing his job in Trump's cabinet.
Is that the guy that was like interviewing Epstein too?
I have no idea.
Because there was one of them that was like, after everything, trying to interview him, like was Epstein's boy.
Yes.
For a while. I think it's Lutnick. He was his boy for so long. And then everything started turning on Epstein. And then he interviewed Epstein to try and on video, trying to like get him to say stuff. That's where all that crazy shit was happening, like coming out.
They were making,
he was saying like, I'm the devil or whatever shit.
Right. They were making a essentially like a press kit for him to make his image better. It was
They were trying.
They were trying.
They were trying
Lutnick,
to do it.
Woody Allen.
Yeah.
Woody Allen, and there was another dude, and Ghislaine, of course, because her father was like I didn't know this was a media mogul.
I like that you
England.
say Ghislaine.
That's her name.
I think it's Ghislaine.
There's just
but I like how you say Jizz.
Yeah, that's what she gets.
Hey, and she's
a scumbag.
Chilling.
Hey,
she's
chilling. Why is she chilling?
I don't know. I think if you're in prison, you're chilling.
You're chilling.
After all that shit.
She's got a cushy, like, little prison cell, and she's chilling. But that dude right now still has a job. You know, in other countries, these people are just who are in the file are losing their job. Like, if you're recognized as someone who was, like, in contact with them on emails, you're losing your job in, like, other countries. Yeah. Here, it's like nobody's doing anything.
It's normal.
How is that normal?
Hey, man,
Bro,
who cares?
What do you mean, who cares?
Your name's in it? Well, who cares?
There's children and young women that are getting prostituted, sex trafficked to an island.
There's no proof, man.
Dude, there is. Like, that's the thing. I can't.
I don't know either.
It's like, I feel like we're about to, like, something's going to break. This is my crazy theory. This is my, like, Alex Jones crazy theory. Mm-hmm. I think that the Pandora's box has been opened and it can't be closed.
Oh, there's no way.
It's too much shit came out.
Yeah, I think people are going to always talk about this now.
I think they misplayed Trump. One of Trump's major things to get into the White House, like, and Kash Patel to get onto the director to be the director of the FBI was like, oh, we're going to release these names. Like, you're never going. We're not going to hide anything from you. Yeah. And the second they started opening this up, they said, or researching, they said, oh shit. We have to share now that, like, your fucking name's in it all over the place. Yeah. So you were tight with homeboy. You have to own this, and now we can't go back and say it to the American people, like, we can't release it. And they're trying to do that and redact names and this and that, but it's too late. These legacies that you were developing, these images you were trying to, like, ride off into the sunset on, you know, that's over. The days of that, like the Clintons and him and Lutnick and now Kash Patel and all these, like, people, bro, I sound crazy, but, like, I think they're going to get to a point where the information has to come out. Mm-hmm. It's going to come out exactly what you guys did. And all of them are going to do the I don't know if I could say the word, but what the Germans did in World War II when the war was about to end, they popped their little cyanide pills and they went to sleep forever. Yeah. I really feel like that's going to happen to, like, these billionaires that are hiding off in their mansions, like, hoping that shit's going to blow over. It can't. Bill Gates is fucked. Yeah. He's fucked.
Well, but how do you get rid of Bill Gates?
Well, the thing of Harvey,
I guess he doesn't really do shit.
Think of Harvey
anymore.
Weinstein.
Yeah, that's true.
When Harvey Weinstein goes to a restaurant,
it's not like they're making the movies anymore. You know what I mean? No, He's not doing the shit anymore. No. Yeah, so we're good.
When Harvey Weinstein goes out into the public now, people are like, "You're a scumbag. Fuck you." You can't live like that.
Yeah, no way.
The whole world hates you. The whole world knows what you did. Like, that's a rough way to go about shit. Yeah. And I think these dudes are such egomaniac crazies. They don't have God. They don't have they don't have something that loves them. They're filling the hole with some, like, dark, twisted, fetishy, crazy shit. That now that's out in the world, they can't go back to their squeaky clean Bill Gates image. No. And you're fucked. You can't live like that. They're not going to want to live like that. That's my thought. It's horrible, but this whole thing's dark to me.
Oh yeah.
You know, it hurts.
The problem is like the weirdest part is in America how there's just nothing happening. The only thing you can do is, like, put it out all the fucking names. Like, even with the names that we already have so far, I'm surprised a lot of these people aren't, like, obviously, I guess it sends a message that they don't say anything about it.
Bro.
Like, wouldn't you, like, if you were in there, you'd be like, no, hold on. Like, I got to explain this.
Yeah.
Which some people did.
Yeah.
But, like, Jay-Z, put, like, all that shit, you can't just, like...
These guys lied about it first. They said, I had no relation with this guy at all. And then the emails come out and they say, I went to the island one time. I took my family island one time for lunch and then we left. And it's like, you lied. Yeah. You already lied once. So you're not.
And you can't just go to a random ass island.
Why would you? To a pedophile island?
For fun. Like, someone's inviting you, like, hey, let's just go to this weird island.
Elon.
Elon is,
homie, I don't know that guy. I don't want to know that guy. He jumped in a photo with me. Him and Ghislaine jumped in a photo with me at a party. Homeboy, you wanted to go to the craziest party.
But you see him. He looks insane because he's on Twitter now, just being like, oh, like he's trying to have the best like image right now.
Yeah.
And he tweets like every day. It's like, bro,
fuck that.
The proof is there.
You're just as bad, bro. Yeah. You were trying to get involved in that shit.
Yeah.
And people say, you can do this. You can do plausible deniability and say, he was just wanting to go to an orgy. That's all. And it's like, bro, you can do that anywhere, bro. You can do that anywhere. You go to Epstein's Island for one reason.
How much money this dude has?
There's torture and kids and death, but that's all kinds of shit.
All these people that are going have so much money.
Mm-hmm.
They can be doing whatever the fuck they want.
But it costs...
in wherever they fucking live at.
Epstein had a resource that was very unique.
Yes.
That was protected.
You can't, like... Everything connected to this... is part of that.
Yes, dude.
So you can't, like...
You can't,
just get out of it.
You can't.
That's crazy.
Dude, this... Enemy number one to me right now in my head... Not even enemy, just like, I just want nothing to do with this guy ever. I'd spit in his face if I saw him. Cash Patel.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The director of the FBI. Yeah. I'm watching like the House of Representatives speak to him, right? They're just asking him questions.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Bro, if you pull this up, holy shit. It blows my mind. Because they're asking great questions. They're saying like, all right, Cash Patel, you used to say... You're going to be the guy that like exposes this thing. You're never going to hold anything back and this and that.
What was it at?
I don't know what it was called. It was like, I don't want to say deposition. Epstein hearing? Yeah, try hearing. Yeah. Yeah, this is it. Oh my gosh. I don't want to spend the whole podcast on it. But
yeah.
There's parts of it where.
It's an hour long.
I know. Is there like highlights or some shit?
Let me go on YouTube.
He just talks in fucking... riddles.
I hate it.
He doesn't answer a fucking question.
That's how they all talk, bro.
Bro, and he says, what did he say? He goes, one of the representatives go, all right.
It's live, dude.
Oh, it's happening right now?
Right now. Let's see what's happening.
Just click
100 child victims. That is a 35% increase year to date last year. We have arrested 1,500 child
So he talks about predators a lot. This is how he hides from the Epstein
last
shit.
Year in just 7 months. We've assisted our partners with countless counterterrorism operations around the world. We've captured at the FBI 4 of the most top 10 wanted fugitives in the world in 7 months. To put that in perspective, that's as many as my predecessor nabbed in the entirety of the Biden administration. We got 4, we got more coming. On top of that, in 2 weeks, thanks to the help of the CIA, we collected and captured one of the individuals responsible for the horrific Abbey Gate bombing that led to the murder.
Thank you, man. Thank you, FBI. What about Epstein?
2 weeks. They didn't do it in the 4 years of the entire prior administration. Nationwide, we've been executing our Operation Summer Heat, the FBI's national focus on targeting violent crime based on intelligence.
Cool. What about Epstein?
Citizens of Seattle, Miami, Memphis, Charlotte, Chicago, New Orleans.
Dude, thank you for that service.
Supposedly there was an
What about Epstein?
Supposedly Epstein video played.
No.
In congressional hearing.
No.
I gotta find that. But it's literally
it's an 8-hour stream, dude. Sweat, dude. I love seeing him sweat.
Oh God.
Oh no.
I gotta find it.
Dude, how's that possible?
Yeah.
Bro, so
this looks like it's a live.
Cash Patel explodes.
Why is everything live?
Whoa! He's with Epstein?
No, stop.
Cash Patel unleashes. Look at
what?
In there, right there.
You're right.
The thumbnail.
Hold on, I gotta find this.
Oh, dude, if he see what I'm saying? If that, I mean, that's just a thumbnail, but if he's kicking
dude, why is it all live?
Oh, it sucks, dude. This guy and him go at it. It's the best. It's the best. It really is.
Let's see. Can I look at
So the thing that pissed me off about him was one of the people was
this looks like some sort of fucking video with him in it.
How do we get it?
I don't know.
Do we have to go on X?
Probably, dude, and I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that either. Yeah, so he's asked about the women, the victims, right? And they're saying So if you claim that you're still taking information, right? Like you're still doing an investigation on Epstein, right? And he goes, right. And they go, okay, so how about these women that have tried to come to DC from all over the country and speak to the FBI? Why has the FBI not taken their word? Why has the FBI not wanted to speak with these victims? They're coming to you. Why are you turning them away? And he says, because what they're not qualified, essentially. What they're trying to tell me isn't evidence.
Yeah.
He's not counting it as evidence.
And that was a big part of the like, there was like with the Jay-Z and the Pusha T thing.
Yeah.
It was all like a hotline thing where people called in.
A hotline?
I don't know if you heard about this.
No.
It was an FBI hotline for trafficking stuff.
Right.
And a lot of the evidence stuff, or what they put as evidence, is it's the FBI hotline call-ins. So it's not like for sure like investigated stuff. It's just all the calls like transcribed to text.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
And that's where like Jay-Z popped up, where Pusha T popped.
Okay.
So it's like you can't say it's proof, but there's someone calling about these people.
Bro, if it's a woman who has direct details about like the way his house was and specific things.
Yeah, there's like
why would that not be evidence? Why would you say that doesn't qualify as like valid evidence?
Yeah.
Why would you turn those women away? To me, that's insane. You're the director of the FBI, bro. It's your job. He's like, no, it doesn't count. It doesn't count.
I can't find this fucking video.
The video's going to drive me nuts. The clip. What is the clip?
I need to find it so bad.
Confronted with Epstein clip. No one so dude, listen to this. No one trafficked girls. This is what Kash Patel's saying, right? He didn't traffic any like young kids.
Yeah.
Just, escorts or whatever. Epstein pays rates to finders via the files. $200,000 or $200 for bringing a girl under the age of 18, $300 for a massage, $400 for both girls at the same time. In the email, it says, I'll read it for you. Of course, the name's redacted. Here are the answers to your questionnaire. Once I type out 302, I'll send you an electronic copy. Hey, I just wanted to get back to you regarding the interview with blank. Here are a few of the item statements that need to verify blank, relayed to me in October 2007. What was the first contact with Epstein? Did this occur in 2004? What high school did she attend? Epstein requested blank to find and bring him girls. Yes, Epstein asked blank when she would be getting more girls. Yes, but she only referred blank were any of the girls under the age of 18. No, blank was around 18. Did blank ever tell them what was involved? And or did she tell them if asked they should say they were 18? No. Did Epstein know their ages? No. Epstein paid blank $200 bringing him girls, with one of them being under the age of 18. Jeffrey paid her $300 per massage.
Oh my God.
So it's right there. And they're redacting the name. We can't see who it is.
That would solve it all.
Right there.
That makes no sense.
But anyone that's hanging with this dude, Peter Attila or whatever his name is, that's another one.
Peter Thiel?
Is that
Thiel? Peter Thiel?
Maybe it's a Thiel? I don't know what it is.
Peter Thiel's like he's like the Palantir CEO.
Maybe.
Yeah. He's definitely, and not for nothing, Joe Rogan, big Peter Thiel guy.
Well, he was asked too. Did you see that? He was asked if he wanted to come to or Epstein wanted to go talk with him and like
Joe Rogan
with back in the day.
What?
He tried to get in touch with Rogan and
I didn't
Rogan
see that at all.
Didn't get back to him.
Good. Thank
Rogan
God.
was like, no thanks.
Good.
Which I respect.
Well, the Peter Thiel guy, like there's that kind of evidence of him going and him being there. And Joe Rogan had him on and they were talking about it. And there was some moment where like Joe was asking Peter about like, oh, like, but you didn't go to the islands or anything or didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I went. Like, and then Joe was like, you went? Like, no, wait, Peter Attila.
This guy.
Who the fuck is that?
So this guy.
That looks like a villain.
He is a Canadian-American author, former researcher, and CBS News contributor.
Great.
Writes a book about like his life and shit. They go back, they trace like the emails with the book that he wrote. the dates of this certain days he reached out to Epstein were the same days that he got news that his kid was like dying, essentially, had a terrible disease or something. Jeez. And in those days, he's like, please let me get to the island. Like, I need to hang with you and do my shit. And instead of be with his family, he claimed he was in his book. He's like, I was so busy researching and working hard that I didn't have the chance to be around my child when he was sick. He wasn't researching or working on his book or whatever work he claimed. He was trying to get on the island, bro.
Jesus. I feel like if we try to break it down to like what this actually is.
What is it?
Right? Like, I feel like there's like Epstein, like now it's opening my eyes. Like that Epstein thing where back in the day he got caught with pedophilia or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sure he was like this dude that was like able to supply shit for other weird fucking people, demonic people. And then he got caught and he's got blackmail on some people, probably was able to get out. And that's just grown from there. Yeah. And now he's got like all these people, which why is that a thing? Why is that the like, I don't know. It doesn't fucking make sense.
No.
And like, yeah, you're going to have an island if you're doing some weird shit.
Yeah.
And didn't some guy go to the fucking island like recently or something?
Yeah, there's a guy who like, he
just like swam to it or some shit on a boat.
Yeah. Took a jet ski or something to it.
Bro. And then over all these years, like the fact that there's so many names in it,
bro.
It's everyone.
It's everyone.
But it's like specifically in America, it's not a big deal for some reason.
What do you think that is?
People.
Why?
I don't know. I really don't.
If you had to like take a swing, what is it about America that you think this is being handled the way it's being handled?
It can only mean that there's so much like we're controlled so much.
Yeah.
You know, like the regular person is controlled so much.
Yeah.
That they're not like, they're like desensitized to anything, to any of this stuff.
Right.
Like, I don't know how it's done or how it got to this point, but the fact that this isn't like every news station is like, what the fuck's going on? Like, this is insane.
They should release
like this isn't like someone was murdered and like it was a tragic accident and this kind of thing. This is like thousands of children just like abused.
Yeah.
Probably hundreds of thousands at this point.
And we're being
around the world.
Force-fed lies about it.
Yeah.
By our representatives.
And our government's telling us you can't know everything about it.
Yeah.
Like you're not allowed.
You're not allowed to know.
Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense.
Even though we said before coming here, you're going to know everything. So you lied.
And I get it. Like, and I get it. You can't just maybe you just can't. I don't know why you can't release everything. Why not?
I don't either.
Why can't you just release everything and be like, okay, everyone that's in here, you can testify.
Yeah.
If you want to clear your name.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can testify.
Absolutely. What's
or else you're going to be known as the guy that went to Epstein's Island.
Dude, you know if I was in that file, I'd be like, hey, what?
Yeah.
Like that's how I would
search
testify.
my house.
Yeah.
Like
I have nothing to hide. Yeah.
You know?
I'd be like, dude, search whatever.
But no one's doing that.
No, they're not. They're hiding away and they're Wexler?
Wexner.
The Victoria's Secret guy?
Yeah.
He just chilling in Ohio like in a mansion by himself, bro. He's one of those pop a cyanide pill and never hear from him again. Yeah. Like, I don't know. What else do you do? You gave him your fucking penthouse in New York for nothing.
Yeah, that's wild.
He had you. He had you with some blackmail. You gave him your house. What?
That's fucking nuts.
Bro, you're in the files. You're all over those files. You're fucked. You're fucked.
The amount of trust people had that he'd just be like chilling. He'd never get caught,
brother. And to like bring it back to Trump, dude. If like call a spade, if he's got something to do with that, and he's clearly was homies at some point with him. If it was just with like girls, like models or whatever that were of age, own that shit. Be like, that's what I did. Yeah. He would bring girls to my party, whatever. I'd have a party in New York. He'd bring all the girls.
There is no transparency like that. There's no people that are going to say that.
There's no quote unquote most transparent president we've ever had.
I know. But he said it's a hoax. He said the whole thing's a hoax.
It's not a hoax. That's my shit. That's why I'm like,
said that.
Bro, you're a fucking liar. You're a liar. Yeah. You're a liar.
He said
all these department heads are liars.
Why are we talking about this?
Yeah, yeah. The way they're trying to laugh it off. Yeah. I'm like, bro.
No, Trump said that.
I know.
It's insane.
And I'm like, keep laughing, but like you're fucking guilty. Like now I know for sure when people act weird like that.
Hey, when someone says, why are you guys talking about it? I don't want to think about that, weirdo.
Bang. If you're acting weird like that, guess what? Everyone could smell it. You're a liar, bro. You're a liar.
And it just all doesn't look good. For you to avoid things,
it's
stuff,
too late. You can't avoid it.
And you don't think he's making decisions about what's released?
Of course he is. He's got to have final say.
Right? Like that's not something he deals with.
But now he has to let shit come out. They're trying to like
but that's the longer this takes to get everything, the worse it is.
Trickle.
The worse it is. Because it's just going to make you seem like you're... And then like the one thing comes out that it's like Trump blew the whistle on the whole fucking project. It's like, well, this is after all this bullshit, dude. Like, put that in the beginning the first time. Like, why didn't you put that out? Now it's like, is this even real? Like, I don't know. That's what I start thinking. I'm like, are things tampered with now?
Yeah.
Like, you could just put out whatever the fuck you want.
Bro, I don't know, dude. I don't know. But for me, like, to wrap it up for myself, like, I think that, this is my belief on it. I think that the reason we're reacting the way we are now in America is like, I think we're seeing how when my parents were growing up and like they were developing their ideas about what they believed their government was and how their government should represent them. Like, I just think they believed like you elect the best people to the position. One of the best two are going to win. They're going to have your back. They're going to run on some policies. You might not like them all, but like they're not going to lie or they're not going to do nefarious shit in the dark. And they're going to represent the country well. And now it's like these government heads that we're hiring, these representatives, these presidents, these directors of the FBI, these guys are out for themselves. There's no question in my mind. And I think everyone's kind of waking up to that and being like, with the internet and all this shit, being these releases now, I think the reason like... the people aren't going to quiet about this. Like, this is going to go on. This is going to be like the JFK thing where like, it was 1963. People knew something was wrong and they still talk about it to this day. That's how this is going to be. And if you don't give us all the information now, we're going to just keep gnawing at your ear and trying to figure it out ourselves until you give it out.
And this is like JFK is JFK.
Yeah.
But like, this is huge. This is thousands of people involved.
This is as if like you could get JFK's like messages to Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You'd want to know.
Yeah.
That's what this is. But this is darker. This is like not you're just hanging out with an actress and like cheating with your wife, whatever. This is dark shit.
Yeah.
And I've heard things in the past where I'm like, there's no way this could be real. Yeah. Like I couldn't believe it. But now I'm like, no, this shit's real. This shit's real. And seeing those emails confirms it for me. Like there is dark stuff. That dude was well connected to many different things. I don't want to name what they are. That's conspiracy talk, but he was connected.
Yeah.
He got away with a lot of stuff because he supplied a service that it was very hard to come by and cost a lot of money and influence. That's who that dude was. And if you were flying back and forth to the island, I can only assume it was for that purpose. So that's where I'm at with it. And I'll move on.
Yeah.
He doesn't deserve any more of our time, but anyway.
I feel like that it needs to be talked about until it's figured out.
That's what I'm saying. I think we're not going to shut up about it until it comes out.
Yeah.
You know, all those names aren't redacted anymore. You know, quit fucking hiding who was doing the stuff.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a victim who doesn't want to be known.
Yeah.
Like I get that.
Yeah.
But these aren't victims. These are people messaging him back and forth being like, hey, cool video, dude. Thanks.
Also, like, I mean, the victim thing, like, when has a victim been like, oh, I don't want to, don't let him know. I don't want the crime to be unseen. You know, like, I don't want justice. I don't want justice at all.
I don't know.
I get it, like, for certain. I'm not saying like that never happened, but
yeah,
it's just like For this?
For the greater good, I hope they just be like, release it.
Yeah, this is bigger than that.
Dude, those girls are showing up at like the House of Representatives being like,
Really?
can we? They're like raising their hand and people are being, because they're not being seen by the FBI. They're going to these hearings and they're being like, there's like 8 of them in the crowd. Jesus. And a representative will say, hey, is there anyone who's a victim of Epstein in the past like 20 years or whatever? And you'll see hands pop up.
Fuck.
Because they're like silenced. Like the FBI won't speak with them. They won't do an investigation with these girls. Why would you not just want to hear them out and just hear if there's any fact? You know, isn't it better to just sit and get them on tape for like an hour and just let them talk? Even if they're lying to you, just get it all on tape. No, he's like, that's not considered valid. That won't be considered valid evidence. So we won't, we don't care about that.
That sounds like a good plan. That sounds like it is going to be very fruitful for investigating.
It's a good plan if you don't want to get any facts. Yeah, it's a good plan if you want to bury
remember
the truth.
fucking Johnny Depp fucking Amber Heard case?
Oh, yeah.
But why don't they... I'm surprised that hasn't been made into like a entertainment thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like that shit peeped the world it was like TV.
It really was. It was the first time you saw like famous people.
I'm surprised that hasn't been like taken advantage of.
It's a good point.
You know?
Yeah.
Because like release all the names and then put video ass fucking like the trial on video.
Oh my god!
People can
HBO
their
like
case.
Fucking sponsored.
It'd be over. Streaming it. It would be over.
Yeah, everyone watched. Put some commercials in there. You make your money back.
God.
Yeah, dude. No, that's a fact. That's like a court case with famous people in it like that. People want to see
to testify.
Oh,
and like,
yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's the law, right? And like it's the people will decide too. Like if those people are redeemed, you know, like at the end of the day, if they're, we've seen cases where shit is, even with the government, it's not really, doesn't play out the right way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Things are corrupt. Things don't fucking happen the right way. And we're seeing more and more through this thing how corrupt shit is.
Yeah, dude.
It's like, at the end of the day, the people are going to decide whether you're good or not.
For sure.
You know?
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see, man.
We'll see, bro.
I hope it happens in our lifetime.
Me too.
I don't want my kids to go through this shit.
I know, bro.
Maybe after that, dude, the world will be just fucking solved.
God. Like, it makes me never want to, like, cast a vote in any direction.
It makes me not want to have a kid, bro.
I know. Bro.
My God.
It's just like, I can't trust anybody. I can't. Someone told me, like, to not trust is like scary because it's, or I said, I feel hopeless. I said one day I was talking about, I go, I feel hopeless, like in our country, like this shit's hopeless. All this democracy's been totally like, it seems like just hijacked by like dark people, man. And they sell us a lie and they just smile in our faces and they do dark shit in the shadows. And so I just feel hopeless. I'm like one of the idiots just being like, yeah, go. And she goes, yeah, but to feel hopeless is like death. It's like, that's not something I want to feel. She's like, I just think that hopelessness isn't like the right word. It should be like, it just is something like, it frightens me what's going on. And I feel sad. I feel sorrow for what's going on. But it's like, hopeless is scary to not see a light at the end of the tunnel. She's like, we should look for that light. And I was like, you're right. You're right. Maybe hopelessness isn't the right word, but, yeah, I never thought I'd be the guy like being like, I can't believe this is going on, but I'm that guy with this certain situation, bro.
Yeah, dude. Let me pull up. Let's switch it, dude. Let's get hopeful.
Let's get hopeful.
Because I was at church.
Oh, I wanted to hear this, bro.
And it was a great sermon. Oh, first thing I want to put.
Yeah.
First thing I want to say. Not the church thing. So I was cleaning up before the parents came over for the weekend.
Oh, I have something.
And I have like this little lamp by my little vinyl section. It's got some shelves on it, some books, and I had my like some journals there. So I was like, I gotta get rid of those because I don't know what the fuck's in there. You know what I mean? I can't have that just out in the open for sure,
dude.
But
she wouldn't read those.
No, I don't think she did.
Okay,
but like I was like, it's like lot. Right there. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I was reading through it. I was like, holy shit. It was like 2022, 2023.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, bro, these were some of the darkest times and the saddest times. I feel like.
I know, bro.
And I pulled up
Godless Little Mike.
Dude.
No,
Godless Little Mike. He's searching for love, dude.
No, bro. I'm kidding.
Oh
no, bro. You took photos?
I have this one photo of this one page I have.
Shit.
And there was a lot of like lamenting about just where I'm at in life.
It was real.
A big page of just like, I don't like who I am right now. And like a whole page of just writing everything I don't like about myself and what I want to change, how I want to grow.
Yeah.
And all that kind of stuff. And I wrote on the other page, dude, it just looks like this. And it says, I wish I was me from the start.
Oh.
Isn't that so messed up? Just capital letters, full page. Isn't that nuts? But it's true. You know, in all those moments where I like tried to fit myself into all these molds and stuff, I wish I could just be me from when I was fucking born, which was what you are.
Yeah.
You know? But then along the way, things get tainted in a way.
Yeah.
And you kind of stray away from who you are. And I don't know. I was like, that's a good line to like, if always stay on that like track of, am I me today? You know what I mean?
Man. Yeah.
To ask yourself if you're feeling like you're not doing well or like doing the right things or something feels off, you know what I mean? And you're not satisfied with what you're going through. Just like checking if you're you today.
Yeah, dude.
You know? And that really hit me. I was like, damn.
Dude, that's beautiful.
Your boy was down in the dumps, man.
That's beautiful, dude.
You know?
Yeah.
But I haven't thought about that kind of shit in a long time.
Wow.
Since then. So things went well, I think.
Unreal, dude.
You know?
That's a really like straightforward way of like boiling down that thought.
I was trying to figure it out.
And it's a plea like I wish.
Yeah.
I wish I was myself from the start.
Yeah.
Whew. I get it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go along, you know, in life and you're like yourself in the beginning and then you just get told to be other things and then you become other stuff. And you don't like yourself as much because you're not being your truthful self. Dude, I have this quote from, it was on the wall in an episode of The Sopranos. And I saw it on TikTok. I go, oh my God. It's Hawthorne, right? And he goes, no man can wear one face to himself and another to the multitude without finally getting bewildered as to which may be true.
Whoa. Say it one more time. I need to hit.
No man can wear one face to himself and another to the multitude without finally getting bewildered as to which may be true. Dude, it's like getting confused with, you can't, as a man, you can't be something to yourself and a different thing to others without getting confused about who the fuck you are.
Yeah, that's what I was going through a lot. 100%,
a lot of us do. And you're like, why don't I feel good? And it's like,
that's spot on.
Yeah, I'm putting on a performance, or I'm walking out into my days and my work and my groups, and I'm pretending to be something that makes me feel uncomfortable, and it doesn't feel like me, and I'm not passionate about it, and I'm doing it so that you'll smile at me, or you'll take me in and say, "Hey, buddy," or you'll think I'm beautiful, or whatever. And it's like, then I go home and I feel like I'm a different thing entirely, or I tell myself I'm a different thing, and I don't know which of those things I really am anymore.
Yeah.
And then I'm just questioning who I am.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's like, you know, that could go through where you're at in life, a job, whatever, like anxieties like that or you're with a person and you're like pretending to be a certain way. You're like, you're have this fantasy in your brain and you're just like, oh, like I want to keep it like this. Like anything that comes in real life wise, like it's not going to affect anything, but you can't, dude.
It splits you down the middle, dude.
You can't just live in like not in reality.
But here's my thing. Why would any of us believe, like, why would you believe that making others happy before yourself and twisting yourself to make them happy is the way you should live your whole life? Why would we get to that point where we put their opinion of us over our opinion of us and who we are and dictate, like their mouths dictate who you are. And their actions dictate what you are. Yeah. Why would we ever believe that that's what we should put first? You know what I'm saying? But I've done it for my whole life almost. And it's like to teach myself to like listen to this guy before them or put me first before them.
Yeah.
It's like a brand new world where I'm like, why did it make more sense to do it the other way? Why did all of a sudden my heart said, Dave, twist yourself into being what they need you to be so that you're accepted by them before ever accepting yourself? Like, we'll get there, buddy, but the real treasure is in them liking you, not you liking you.
I think there's like something in that, because I feel like it has to do with yearning for that acceptance connection, right? But I feel like a lot of the times with family it's a little different, but like with new connections and stuff like that, it kind of starts with just being like, haha, we're cool, you know, like, and you just become close and like friends, and then but you can have a whole friendship with someone without ever getting deeper and like ever getting to the crux of who you both are, and then that being why you like each other. It could just be like, oh, they're cool, I'm cool, like we're cool together, and that's a cool relationship, and we're good, and that we could think that's like amazing, like an amazing relationship. But at the end of the day, I feel like you need to have that deeper connection understood by each other, and a lot of time, once that happens, sometimes that brings in, you know, real things that people aren't ready to face, or we're not ready to face, and we're afraid of it, and then that ends up kind of breaking that and being like, oh, well, I don't like the way that person is. I don't like who they are, you know, because of this one thing.
Right.
They're not a good person because of that. But maybe that's something that the way they are, you know, and you have to accept them for that.
Right.
You know, and you can't see each other on that wavelength yet.
Yeah.
Or ever.
Yeah.
You know.
But yes, and like one part of that is, but if I'm looking at myself, and you're trying to get me to love you, like this is that you're twisting yourself. Mikey's making himself something that he thinks Dave will like. Don't you know that like I'm just a stupid guy, and like I'll pass a judgment. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be like, oh, he's this anyway, or whatever. Because like we all do that. Like in our weakest moments, like you pass a judgment, and it's quick and it's cheap and whatever. So if you're working so hard, if you're working overtime for me to like you, and I'm like, oh, he's just that. Yeah. Now you're hurt. Yeah. And you go home and you're like, nobody likes me. I suck. Why? My original question is, like, for the connection, I get it. It's like a need for connection is probably why we twisted ourselves up. Yeah. We put that first. You know, I put how others see me and if they love me or not first. They have to show me I'm worth being loved, because I don't believe I'm worth being loved alone. Because I spent zero time wondering about, am I good? Do I love myself? None of that. It was make the world love me. My question is, why? Why did I not get a healthy dose of, hey, dude, spend time with yourself, get to know yourself, and fall in love with yourself, because you were created by something that loves you enough to have made you. And loves you through all the mistakes you make and the slip-ups and laughs at your jokes and thinks you're beautiful. And that's all the love you're going to need. Yeah. You know what I mean? Why did I not develop a language with myself saying like, oh, when I look in the mirror, I like that guy. Why was that not a priority? That wasn't a skill. It wasn't a way of thinking. Like, I didn't know what that looked like. I had no idea what that looked like. As a man, I'm getting to know what that feels like. I'm like through the mud. I'm like, I'm getting it out the mud, dude. Like in the hard way. Like, I have to rewire a circuit board kind of way. And I'm grateful like I'm here now instead of when I'm 60. But my question to us is, what do you think it was that made us put others' opinions of us in a higher priority instead of our opinions of ourselves? Maybe I'm just speaking for myself, but I've always put others' opinions over my own opinion of myself. My opinion of myself did not matter to me. I didn't even think about it. Others' opinions of myself would dictate who I was. And I'm like, why? Yeah. Like, I get the connection thing. Like, I get why that's important and where I miss it. I focus on connections. Yeah. Like, I get connection because that's all I was after. Yeah. Because I want you to love me. I want you to think I'm great. Why did I not feel that way about myself? Why did I not want a relationship with myself?
I think that's what you're getting at, though. It's like that feeling that you're not good enough for that. You know, and you get it through something else, from someone else. Yeah. You know? Yeah. And that's the way you get it. And you're like, oh, well, they think it, so I must be it.
Yeah.
You know? But then when they hurt you again, then you're like, well, what happened? You know, what do we do?
What did I do?
For me, it's definitely, I think my own opinion, I'm like, okay, like I'm good with being like, I'll figure things out. I think I'm good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think when I got into relationships, that's where I was like, I felt inferior. I didn't feel like I was, you know, doing the right thing, or that's where I doubt myself.
So you'd be good alone, and then you would, when you get into a relationship, you would try to meet that connection and start twisting yourself.
And then I start thinking, I'm like, oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, I'm not.
I need to be what they need me to be.
Yeah.
So you'd be scrambling.
Then I'd be scrambling.
Mm-hmm. When did that start?
Probably after my first relationship.
After.
Yeah.
You
know?
Because your first one, you felt like you were able to be yourself. Yeah.
And I think after was like more of a pursuit kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that's where I was like, oh. I also, you know what? I think actually before that, I think it was always this thing of I never was able to pursue and get what I wanted. You know? Like really? I'd always be like be in love with someone, then something would always come up, or I'd ask them out and then it wouldn't work out. And then I'd be like, well, I guess I'm just going to wait my whole life. You know what I mean?
Right,
Until, you know, I found someone that was good for me, and then ended up not working out. And then I flipped over back to the pursuit side of it. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm older now. Maybe I'll figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I went through all the bullshit. Yeah. Basically again. But I think from the beginning, it was probably like that, like balance of that, like from the past of always trying to like pursue things. And because you growing up, you're like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, you know, and you're scared, you have no clue, and you love someone and you're like, well, can I go out with them? You know, can I ask them out? Or,
dude.
And I remember things would always happen with the girls that I liked. It was either like the girl I liked, and this is like middle school, you know what I mean? Like elementary, all that stuff. And they're like, they like the other guy, or they're doing some crazy shit with like a bunch of guys. And I'm like, this is fucking wild. Yeah. You know? And then I'm like, well, I'm just going to give up because this sounds insane. Yeah. And then I'm like, oh, the girls that like me, I don't like them. And I'm like, what? Like, why can't I just get what I want? Yeah, man. You know? Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I think like finally getting what I want, I'm like, oh, but was it 100% what I wanted? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yep. And then I'm questioning myself for that. Wow. You know? And then I guess in high school, I had to like figure it out. Yeah. You know what?
Yeah. I wish I could have like floated down.
Oh
like,
my
the
God.
Future and been like,
been crazy.
Mike, the grass is greener where you water it. And then just like floated away.
Yeah. And also I think the pursuit was always like the thing I was just I didn't feel like always led to the best things. Like I think things just happen and they like a flower. You just put you water yourself for a while, and then like, you know, there's all grass patches around you, and then things just kind of happen. And
it starts sprouting.
You know? Yeah. But man. I mean, I don't know. Like I was even talking to Margot's dad, and it's like, you know, talking about, you know, back in the day is like, and you know, people that they go with get all these girlfriends, you know what I mean? And they're always on the pursuit, and they finally settle down because they find something that's worth, you know, settling down for, you know? So everyone does it their own way.
For
you know
sure.
What I mean?
For
like,
sure. Yeah, there's no direct.
But I think definitely going back to what you were talking about, you know who you are and you know what you want, and you're going to do, or you have to try and figure out and like follow that, you know, and I don't know. I don't think you have to go fucking out of your body to like be someone you're not. No. To figure those things out.
No, I don't think you do. I think that the coolest thing is, the sexiest thing is about this is like when you commit to yourself and you're like, okay, the relationship I want isn't happening. The whatever, the position I want isn't going well for me, and whatever. I'm done trying to be something from other people. I'm going to just get to know me. I'm going to get really intimate with myself and just like be vulnerable with that. And if the world likes it, great. And if the world doesn't, it is what it is. Yeah. You're going to actually stop doing that weird thing where you lie to everybody. So the lies will stop. You'll be yourself. So it won't be as draining day to day. You won't be writing like, I wish I was myself from the start. Yeah. Now your journal's full of like, hey, something cool happened. I noticed this.
I don't even journal anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So that'll happen. And then the people that are meant to find you are going to know what you look like now, and they'll actually be attracted to the genuine you because it's attractive. Mm-hmm. The thing you're afraid to expose about yourself is actually something that we're like, most people are going to be like, it's an oxymoron, but it's like the thing you're hiding, you, from the world to be something cool, or what you think they'll like, is actually the thing that they're missing out on. Like, it's unfair to them to not be yourself around them. Mm-hmm. It's weird, but it's true. Yeah. Like, if you weren't yourself, you probably wouldn't be with your soon-to-be wife. Yeah. You'd be like pretending shit's cool, and she'd be like, ew, what? Like,
yeah. I also feel though, man, that in those moments of like pretending, I feel like the other person was too. I never. It's
a great point.
Like, it was never about
water
like
finds its level, dude.
Who we are. It's about just like how we make each other feel, or how we are there for each other.
But did that
because
work?
we're hurt. No, it's never going to work.
Exactly.
You need foundation.
Exactly. You need truth.
So, yeah, exactly. You need the truth.
You need the truth.
You can't be on shaky water.
Bro, tell someone who's going through that right now. Like, is in that situation.
Just listen to this whole thing. I don't know. We just talked about all of it, man.
Just sum it up. It's just like, if you're worried about being yourself, the outcome, first of all, get real about why would you be worried about being you? You're great. You're beautiful. I know it scares you to like think about that even being a possibility, but like, you got to spend some time with yourself before you're trying to connect to anybody. And once you're cool with you, anything you do or who you're with or who you want to be with or the position you want, whatever all that is, it's going to sort itself out. But you're going to be good at the end of the day when the door closes and when you're by yourself on your pillow or looking in your mirror. You're going to be like, I like that person. Mm-hmm. That person is loved by something that made him or her.
Yeah. And that translates to, the way you are in public, you know what I mean? When you meet new people,
for sure,
like that translates way bigger than you think it does.
Yeah, man.
Because if you're always in your head, like trying to figure this thing out, like you're not going to be confident out there. You're not going to be you out there. Right. You know what I mean? You're going to stop yourself. And, that might have people overlook, and not be, the most accessible to the world. You know what I mean? Like, you got to open your heart if you want things to come in. But it's hard, but you'll figure it out, I just think like, dude, I'm telling you, the thing of like, just you work on yourself so that like, and then like something happens where the world just works that way, where things just happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
Like, it's simple and somehow, but it's not simple.
Yeah, it's hard to get there, but once you do, once you get through it all, like,
and it doesn't feel like it's a thing. Like you're like in flow state. You're like, I'm me right now. Not at all. You're not even gonna know you are.
Yeah,
But once you get over it, you know what I mean. Like, I don't know. It's so weird.
It's not living in fear anymore,
it's
bro.
It's just so weird.
You're living in a different place. You're not living in fear. You're living in faith.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Well said. And just as a testimony, bro, I had. I'm not going to talk about my acting journey before, but I got some news for you.
Yeah.
So, how I went about my whole thing for years and how it was like about just impress everybody so you get the job. It's about me winning you over.
Mm-hmm. Me.
Right. And then I was super focused on my own thing of like make my movie and then put it out in the world. And that's my way. And it's like, maybe, but also I've like shut the door to like auditioning and all this stuff. And now I've been auditioning again, put myself out there on tape and just reintroducing me and what I can offer other stories. There's other stories to tell. Yeah. I'm willing to tell them if they're meant for me. If God puts them in front of me, I'll do them. But I got to open myself up to those things. And I've done that. Bro, I'm not going to name who it was, but I got to like text it to you. No, I'll just show you. I'll show you. Dude, so I get a message. This is like Wednesday. I didn't even read it because I'm like, oh, it's probably another, it's just some film. I'll get to it. I read it the next day. I go, oh, this looks like it's a play. It's a theatrical submission or whatever. And we want you to audition for this part. It's a supporting role. It's in Chicago, March to whatever.
Damn.
Great. I read the sides. Like they want me for this. I'd be good for the part. And I don't remember applying for it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's weird. Like usually you got to apply to get someone to send you a submission request, like an audition request, right? For a self-tape. I go, okay. I don't think nothing of it. I start working on the sides that night. As I'm going through the release again, like the the description of the thing again, what I think is the play, I started looking at the producers and like who's connected to it, and it's good pay. And I go, hold on. I'm like, I know that guy. So this is the guy who's producing it. And this is some of the things.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I haven't applied for it.
Just out of nowhere.
Fell out of the sky on Wednesday and said, we want you to apply for this thing. Whatever.
Hey, dude. Pop, 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 pop.
And then I found
That's
out
God dropping shit.
it's a film. It's not a play.
Really?
Yeah. It's he's producing a film.
What?
I got to audition on Friday for that guy's film. I came out, dude, out of the clouds.
That's so wild.
But to speak to, like, I thought my time was up with this, like the auditioning and the casting director. I'm like, they want to see me. This casting director is killing it.
Yeah.
They want to see me.
Yeah, bro.
Put myself on tape with Walter.
Yeah.
Yeah, at his studio, he read with me, and I was like, bro.
Hell yeah.
We did our thing, sent in a great tape, and like it's all good. I get it or not, but I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like loving yourself, putting yourself first, and like I'm like, wow, who knows? Who knows?
Damn, man.
Crazy.
Yeah. There you go, man.
There you go.
What other testament do you need? You know? Like,
I don't know, dude.
You just gotta keep doing it.
16 years I've been after it. That's the biggest thing I've ever auditioned for, and I didn't apply. They found me.
That's fucking wild.
It's crazy.
It is.
It's crazy. Anyway.
And that's just for
go
you
get
doing what you do, man.
Yeah, be you. Love yourself. Put yourself first.
Yeah, and you see, like I was just saying, once you're in that place, things just something works its way and just happens.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
Sick, man. Well,
thanks, buddy.
Pray for it, man.
Thank you. We'll see.
Last thing, let me hit you with this.
Hit me with it.
Because we're in Philippians, dude.
Oh, I ended with the word.
Your boy was in the Philippians.
With the Philippians.
Your boy was in the Philippines.
Philippines.
Do you know your verses, dude? 121, dude. It's easy. It's there. I thought of you.
Okay.
I thought of you. Let me try to think of the whole service stuff. It's cool because it's cool because in the church they talk about, like, they had this one story. He was comparing kind of what the sermon was about, and there was this one guy that was in the church for a long time. I wish I remembered his name, man. That's something I got to work on because it'd be really cool. I think his first name was Norman, though, and he was a guy that's like always been going to the church forever, and he was one of those guys where he's a character. Where in the middle of a service randomly he'd just be like, hallelujah. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And the guy the pastor guy was talking about it. He's like an older guy. He's like, the guy's always been here and he's always done that. And he fell ill, old age. And he went to the hospital to visit him because he's been in church for forever. You know what I mean? And there was a guy that went to his room. The pastor walked into the room and there was a guy like taking off his socks and putting his shoes on for him because he couldn't do it himself. And he thought it was like a worker, but he was like, no, it was like the guy Norman was telling me, like, oh no, this is like one of the like maintenance guys here, and we just got close, and he helps me out with stuff.
Wow.
And he brought him to the Lord and stuff.
Wow.
And like he's thankful and does his thing for him now because he, brought him there and everything. And it's just this beautiful story, and it relates to in Philippians is Paul.
Yeah.
Right? Paul going to do the stuff, and the verse, it's about death. And I know you always struggle with the thought of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But when he put this up, like he kind of summed it up at the end, like this whole thing, because then eventually this guy passed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it says, for to me to live is Christ and to die is gain. And that's like, I was just like, damn. Wow. The way he like wrapped it all up in a bow with that, I was like,
Yeah.
Because like now to think like all the people that like my great grandma was thinking about, all the people in my life that, went away, like they are happier now. Like they're like that moment of, I remember I was even telling Margo's dad about it. It's like, I was during my great grandma's passing, it was so weird because like, and I hate going to hospitals because it's like I go in with these people that are, it's like they're at the end of their days. They come, like, there was obviously a problem happened. We had to go. And, they come in, they bring them back to, like, normal. I'm like, what happened? Like, dude, it's like nothing happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then they're like, oh, we got to go, like, take a test, And I'm like, yeah, but they just got to,
Everything's good.
They just got chilling. Like, let's chill for a little bit. And then we'll do the test. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm a fucking kid. I didn't say anything. But then they take her, and then she can't breathe. And then, like, they bring her out, and then she comes back, and she's gone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, I'm so mad. But I bet, like, in those, like, that made me think in those moments when people leave, like, it's not painful.
Yeah.
It's like they let go of everything. It's probably peaceful and a good thing, And that must be the most, like, the best feeling probably for them in their lives.
Yeah.
And that makes me feel like a little bit more, I don't know, I guess less afraid of that moment.
Yeah. Do you feel fear about that moment?
I think a little bit, I didn't as much, as you probably do, because I remember the way you talk about it sometimes.
Yeah.
But I've always been kind of like, when the day comes, my day comes. But as you get older, I think the worse it's going to get for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that reality of it, I'm like, man, like I can't imagine.
Yeah.
But what other way can you really think about it? I guess
you can't get out of this world alive.
Yeah.
Right. So we're all headed there. But yeah, there's like that's beautiful. I mean, that's beautiful. Is it?
Yeah, they say that's gain.
It's gain. Yeah. Hey, explain more to me, please, what that means. Like, let me see what that is.
Yeah.
Like, that's my prayer. Let me understand that a bit more. Yeah. And I've definitely grown a bit since then, but I also know the older I get too, I suffer from, like, I don't think of my own death as much. And maybe it's because I'm not confronting it. I'm not as scared of it. But I do think of, like, the things I love around me and the people I love around me. Like, when they go, that's harder for me to be at peace with and know and feel that will be gained for them. I do struggle with that. But I also, I have a sense that is true. But there will always be sadness and grief mixed in with loss. Like, it may be gain for the soul and for God and his kingdom, but it's like loss for those that are left on earth to, like, see them go. You know what I mean? Like, you may know in your heart they're going to a better place, but your heart breaks at the same time. I don't know. Because this is precious, and the thing we're doing right now, this, like, dance on earth, like this life we have, it's very precious. Like, it's a blip, and it's here now, and it feels like forever, and then it feels like it's ending in a second, and then you're like, well, the thing that we established here, who we are to each other, our mothers, our fathers, that relationship, like, that counts. That matters. Like, that's important. Those things, they can't feel this deep. I can't think of my mom and feel like this if it didn't matter. This matters.
Yeah.
So that day, whether I leave or she leaves, whoever's left is going to know that, like, the end of this thing here, it's going to hurt, man.
Yeah.
It's never going to be not painful. That's going to hurt bad. And I do, there's a part of me and a sense in me that speaks, it's probably the Holy Spirit saying, like, don't worry, better times are coming, and this is the way. Like, this is where we have to go, and we've got it from here, and, like, we got her, or we got you, and it's okay. And part of me believes that for sure. And then there's just another part of me that's like, yeah, but this was beautiful too. And like, I just wish I had longer with this now. Yeah. So that's kind of my split with it, you know?
Damn. I'm like I think I'm in cry season, bro. I think the cry is going to come.
Oh man.
I think
I hope I'm here for it.
The couple month cry is going to come.
I hope I'm here for it.
I was in the car earlier today and I was just scrolling. I just see this, like, old guy, and, like, it's this guy that gives money out or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's this old guy that's been, like, he's like 85, lost his wife 7 years ago. his company imploded, or like the company he worked for went bankrupt. His pension was taken away, and his wife was sick. And he's like $300K in debt. He sold all his houses, like his house and some other shit, to be able to care for his wife. And then she passes away, and now he's working 5 days a week at fucking Walmart. Damn. And your boy's and he's crying. And the guy's crying. And the guy gives him money. And they raised $1 million for him so that he can retire and live his life. And the one thing he asked for is if I could just live my life just like how I wish I could have ended it for the last couple of years. Oh, and it's just so good. And life is just so good. Oh, you know. Whew. And your boy sits here, just stews, man.
Choking back the tears. Yeah. I saw a video where there was a guy, what was the one I just saw that got me?
I know when I have a kid, I'm going to cry every day.
Dude, you're going to be
I think it's going to unlock all of it.
Dude, you're going to be a mess.
I think it's going to unlock that barrier I have of being able to hold it back.
Brother.
It's over.
Forget it.
It's over.
I saw a video where it's like a animated video of a skeleton, right? But it's really like well done, right? It's like really like pastel colors and paints and
it's time lapse of life and death.
Do you know what I'm talking about? No. It's not time lapse. It's not time lapse. But it's a skeleton getting out of whoever's making these animated videos. Like, stop, because you're hitting something. I don't know what it is, but you're hitting it. He's getting out of a car. Out of his pickup truck, and he's like he's carrying his child skeleton out of the car into the house, right? And he's laying him down in his bed, and he's putting his little blanket on him, and he's walking out, he's turning the lights off, and he's leaving the door just cracked, and you know, you can see the light coming through into the dark bedroom where the child skeleton's like sleeping in the bed, and you could hear this faintly like the noise of life outside the door, and I think that the text and a beautiful song is playing, of course, and the text was like, "I hope death feels like a parent, your mother, your father carrying you home and putting you to bed, and being able to hear them through the door. Like, I hope it feels like that, peaceful, you know, like almost being brought to like your room to like be put to bed." And I was just like. Dude, it hurts.
God, man.
So bad, dude. I know, bro. I know. But that's the You're Here podcast.
Yeah, it is.
We got to end it because we're just
talking about videos we saw.
Crying.
It's not good.
Yeah, but go ahead, Mikey.
Guys. We love you guys.
Thank you guys.
Dude, thank you. God bless. Everything's been great. Just try to find yourself and be you, and then just... whatever, dude. If you mess up, then who cares? You know what I mean? You try again. You keep going.
Yeah.
Don't be like me, where I wish I was me from the start. Back in those dark days. But that's a testament to where I'm at now, man.
Yes, it is.
Same with you with
You're
acting
a testimony.
stuff.
You're a testimony to that.
We're all testimonies.
Yeah.
Of everything.
Yeah, bro.
That happens in life.
But yeah, be yourself and don't be afraid to, like Mike said, to fall on your face. And if you aren't yourself, think about it like this. Let's frame shift. You're robbing the world and everyone around you from who and what you can really bring to the table in their lives and in your own, dude. Imagine what you could be for yourself, man. Yeah. So think of it that way this week, guys. Start to make some changes.
Yes, sir. My name is Mike. I'm signing out.
My name is Dave. I love y'all. Please be kind to yourself and please be kind to one another. Boom.
Peace.